Sony Bend. I like Sony Bend's Days Gone. It's fantastic, but it looks like they're moving on to a new project, which sucks. I wanted to see the sequel to it. I'm going to ruin it. There's a bit at the end where you've been working with a guy from the government. His name's O'Brien, and he reveals that the government are all infected with the virus, but they've got control, unlike the freakers wandering the sides. And I wanted to find out what that would be like, because you couldn't fight what they called the Nero group, which was the National Emergency Response Organization, which is supposed to be a version of FEMA. And then he reveals it, that the fact that he's been infected and the infectant is now changing them, and they're aware of Deacon and that. Plus, Deacon's been juicing himself up with his Nero injectors, which give him, increased health, stamina, and all that nonsense. So, was there going to be a repercussion for that? Was Deacon going to turn into a freaker, a more conscious freaker, shall we say? But that stuff's gone. So, the team's building a new IP, open world, very passionate about it. The new intellectual property in development by Days Gone's developer Sony Bend will build on a deep open world system similar to what we had before, that the team's created for the most popular post-apocalyptic title. So, as we already know, the Japanese giant has decided not to greenlight the sequel to Deacon St John's story. Sad news. But Sony PlayStation boss Hermen Hulst says that development is very passionate on its new project. But I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. I really am. But
sometimes it's really good to have a new IP rather than just doing number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
The thing is, in the old days, yeah, and this is the thing I think has sucked in recent generations, is you used to get it so at the beginning of the thing they would develop a game engine, they'd build their game on it, and then they do 3 sequels within the generation. Yeah. And all they do is they keep the same game engine, tweak it to make it better, and do things. See Uncharted on PS3. 3 versions of that. We got how many Uncharted versions? We got 2. 2 on that. 2 on that, and 1 miserable Last of Us Part 2. A company that has 2 studios, 1 to do Uncharted, 1 to do The Last of Us, produced 2 full games and 1 tiny game. The output's not good enough. It's really annoying. Keith Scartman icon. It's making me laugh. But it's one of those things. It sucks. I want them to put out more games. Basically, I know they're like kind of it didn't hit expectations. Blah blah blah. All this nonsense. But the long and the short of it is they could have outputted more games. They could have given the bloody Decima engine, but yeah, I'm sad because I don't get to play my my sequel to Days Gone.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.